Okay, perfect. We had a new rank. Okay, nothing important. Taking part in Rapid Nightmares. I'm not interested. Okay, we have some more data to read before we can continue. Oxytocin. Victor, 2.5 years ago, Port Knot City. Back before the Stranding, people didn't rely on smart drugs like oxytocin so much. Probably because they weren't so damn isolated. Me and my brother, Igor, we got separated from our folks after the first void out. Shit was crazy. I was just a kid, but he was even younger. Too young to have to go through all that. Spending night after night holed up in those ruins. It was tough. It was rough. Basically the same. But we had each other. Held each other close to stay warm. And it made things better. Docs would tell you that that's oxy doing its thing. The hormone the body releases when we touch each other. It's my mother's form bonds. It's why mothers form bonds with their kids when they hold them and all the stuff like that. But with the comms networks not what they were, it's more dangerous than ever to go outside. And even when you got other people around, they don't seem too keen to make physical contact. A collective aversion due to an ingrained fear of PTs and void outs, or so I've been told. Add it all up, and you've got yourself a people that's isolated, scattered, stressed out, and insecure. So we've got no choice but to supplement our oxy levels. Fill the void left with by physical affection with chemical TLC. Pretty fucked up, am I right? I know we used to go to war over race and religion and all that back in the day, but that had to be better than living like this. Well, now, okay, yeah, we have to turn in this order. Hopefully it will get us to 5 stars here in Port Knot City, because then I won't have to come here. Like, maybe in the whole game, I don't know. Maybe I have to, because maybe some things happen and there's something else that requires my presence here, but yeah, it would be fantastic not having to explore this whole area. Although, the thing is, I don't know if this counts. Okay, it's 0 out of... Okay, there's 5 stars there, and I have none of them. So I assume this counts for the trophy. Well, maybe we will have to come back. But, we'll just do that in the future, Because after we finish the game, surely there will be some orders available for it. Because I didn't see any... Because I went to the distribution center, the way station. I went to Capital Knot City and there weren't any orders available for the musician, So, yeah, we'll come back in the future, I suppose. Okay, deliver requested cargo. Yeah. And hopefully, this will be enough to get us to 5 stars. Hopefully.
Hey there, partner. Christ, how'd you get all this here?
Okay, come on. 17,000. What? Perfect, that's fantastic. New interview data acquired. White planes and drones can't fly. I think they can, but I assume they can't now because of the chiralium or something. And more bandwidth, more materials, fantastic. We're rank 91 already. Didn't know that. Well, didn't realize. I wasn't paying attention, I suppose.
Well, by the way, been saving something special for you.
Oh, sorry, the 6th one. I don't know how many there are, but I assume one for each state in the United States of America.
No harm in
Good.
taking a break in the private room, you know.
I actually should, because my BB is actually kind of stressed right now. Okay, what orders do I have? Yeah, none of them are worth doing. Okay, so let's go to the private room. Yep. And now we can finally continue with the main story. Good, perfect.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Okay, we have new colors, I think. Yeah. Which are, I think it's orange. Yep. Oh, it's for the lens. I look like a marathon runner, you know, or something. Well, yeah, then let's just leave the room. I don't think there's anything else we have to do here, so yeah. Okay. Now we have to go to the harbor.
Hello?
She's over there. What's wrong?
Gonna catch a ride
Kodak.
on that boat, Sam? Before you do, be aware that you'll have to leave behind any cargo you haven't gotten around to delivering. It'd be a
Okay.
shame to abandon something important,
Yeah.
though, especially if you are close to finishing a run. My advice, put that stuff in your private locker in Port Knot City. Or, if you're feeling responsible, you could just delay your boat trip until you've tied up loose
Basically
ends.
what I did.
It's your call.
Snack?
You came through then.
I don't break that easy. Name notwithstanding.
You saw that asshole too, right?
Higgs. He's the leader of a separatist group.
Seemed to me like he was controlling that BT.
That's level 7 for you. Higher, maybe.
Seems like you know a lot about him.
Used to work together. Guess you could say we had a contract.
You did business with terrorists? Whoever pays, huh?
He wasn't like that back then.
So what's your angle? You want to save the world, or you want to fuck it all up like him?
I wish I just wish things were different, all right? Here's all right. Don't worry, she still floats. Come on, we're the only cargo left. We should get there tomorrow. I told you before, Sam. The past just won't let go. Listen, I have something to ask of you. It has to do with that asshole, Higgs.
He's asleep.
Sam. Do you remember? It's almost time to go, Sam. I had no idea until you told me. No idea that I was alive. Living is no different from being dead if you're all alone.
Poor Mom. I don't want to go home. I don't want to go home.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. Did you forget how to go home? Come on. I'll take you halfway. And then you can do the rest by yourself. Better now? I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me. We used to play together a lot in this place.
You brought me here. I couldn't make the trip on my own.
So long as you have a body to return to, you can't come and go as you please.
So you can't just come back east through here?
Not until you make us whole again, Sam. I'll be waiting for you on the beach. Come and find me.
So
I
it
don't
was
know
a
how you
dream.
sleep. Need to pick me up? Welcome to Lake Knot City. What?
Nothing.
Let's go.
I hope I don't have to pick that up and take it somewhere. Sam is strong, but not that strong.
This cargo is from Port Knot City, bound for Lake Knot. I'll leave these up to you. The dispatch terminal is up ahead. In the meantime, I've got some business to attend to. Later, alligator.
Okay, so we have to take these three. Take them up there, I suppose. I mean, I'll take these too, you know? Now that I'm here, why not? As always, music means silence. Let's enjoy the song. Do I have to go through here? Maybe. Hi, how are you? There we go. I'm good. What about you? You can't be bad. You can't be sad or angry or anything playing this game. It's amazing. So I'm great as long as I'm playing Death Stranding. Okay. I can't use the private room here for some reason. I don't know why, but it's probably going to be unlocked in just after you do a few orders. Where are you from, buddy? I'm from Spain. What about you? Okay, so let's turn in all the lost cargo we found. Let's see, because I assume our first order is going to be here. Oh, and requested cargo too, yeah. Yeah, all of this. So we can also gain, you know, a few stars, you know.
Hey, how's it going? Guys
And
like
connect
you
them
make
to
me
the
proud
chiral
of our
network, yeah.
bridges. Thank you, Sam.
William Lake, that's his name. Okay. Yeah, quite. Yeah, Lake, Knot City. Makes sense that he's here, I suppose. Okay, I was expecting a little bit more than not even 1 star, but okay. I am from US, Houston, Texas. Well,
Until the
that's
next delivery.
great.
Stay safe.
Yeah, do you want me to connect you to the Cairo network or not?
Good work.
Maybe they don't know. I assume I just have to turn in the request to Cairo first. Most of the people that come by here are actually from the US. I don't know why, because there's quite a big difference in time between here and the USA. But yeah, most of them are.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, yeah.
We were watching your boat the whole way. I hate to be a hard ass, but I've got to ask. Everything
me.
you're transporting aboard? Nothing dangerous or illicit? I'm sure they checked you on the way in, but I'm gonna have to take a second look. All clear. Not picking up anything unusual. Cargo
I
looks great too.
wouldn't.
Been a while since we got some of this stuff.
Okay, at least we gotta get the first star, right? Okay, and this one. Ceramics. Ceramics can now be used at all UCA-affiliated facilities. The amount of materials that can be used in Lake Knot City has increased. Ceramics. Well, I don't know what they are for, but... Nice, okay. They surely have to be used for something important. Ooh! Oh, okay, well that's more than I was expecting. But I'm not complaining. Okay. And we get some more cargo condition. Good. Great.
Sorry for the hassle. Can't be too careful these days. Oh, we heard you were carrying a Cupid. Is that right?
It is right.
You're clear to link us up.
Good. Okay. Lake Knot City has joined the UCA, obviously. William Lake has provided the same data for the following. Smoke emitting decoy cargo. Oh, maybe for the mules, I suppose. And new interview data acquired. Preppers and the lake at ground zero. Okay, good. This area is now connected to the Cairo network, enabling you to see and access all its players, structures, etc. As always.
So we're finally on the network. Long time coming. We won't hold anything back. Capital Knot City will get everything. If all this info sharing makes everyone safer, I'm all for it. You can bet I'm not the only one here who feels that way. I suppose it was better when Bridges 1 first came this way. At least I don't remember terrorists and BTs making our lives difficult back then. Well, be careful out there. The world's not what it used to be. And thank you.
Finally made it past ground zero, Sam.
I did.
Congratulations. And thank you. It'll only get harder from here, though.
Well, that's great.
When we first came through, it was different. Peaceful. The 3 cities out there, Lake, Middle, and South Knot, were all on board with our plans for reconstruction. Fragile Express was contracted by all 3 and kept supplies moving and people connected. But that all changed a year ago, when the Separatists carried out their attacks. One took out Middle Knot City. They detonated nukes from the old days. Half of South Knot City went up in the other. Casualties were devastating.
I suppose they were.
Bridges doesn't have the resources to link up the remaining cities on its own. We need to secure the support of everyone, even those who want nothing to do with the UCA. Impossible as that may seem.
The situation has changed dramatically since Bridges 1 first went west.
Yeah, it
The
seems that
destruction
way.
of Middle Knot in particular forced us to adapt a new strategy. It's like Amelie said, we don't have the time or resources to construct another knot on that scale. That's why we've taken to cutting deals with preppers and the like. Our only recourse is to utilize their shelters to bolster the strength of the network.
Takes a special kind of person to live out here on their own. The kind that'll tell us to fuck off if we ask them to join the UCA.
Oh, we know. No one's expecting them to say yes up front. But even if they don't like dealing with most people, they got on okay with Fragile Express.
Don't tell me. You want us to use her credentials to get in good with them.
Bingo. She's agreed to it too.
And in exchange, she gets...
Nothing really. A chance to get back at Higgs, I suppose. I can't blame her for wanting one. He took everything from her and then some. Time heals some wounds, but not hers. The work ahead won't be simple or easy, but it needs doing. Get some rest for now. We'll talk more later.
Okay, so I have to go to the prep. What other games do you play? Well, right now I am playing Death Stranding, obviously. I am playing The Witcher 3, God of War Ragnarok, and Monster Hunter Stories. Those are the 4 games that I'm trying to get the platinum to. But I also might start Black Myth Wukong, because it came out today and it looks amazing. Well, another dream, okay.
Here.
For me?
It's called a keeper. It means knot in old words. You can also use it to count stuff. I add a knot when I make a friend.
Okay. Then how about I add another knot every time I see you? This must be very important to you if you were able to bring it here. Very special.
It is special. I made it for you.
I'll treasure it, Sam.
To take it where? To the beach? There's someone here.
Something to eat?
Well, but this should be a private room, shouldn't it?
Why are you here?
Yeah.
Ask your boss man.
No. I mean, why are you here?
Got a delivery for a porter.
You could wait outside the room and
You're
tell
gonna
me.
need this on the road ahead. This will ID is an associate of Fragile Express. It's woven from my blood and chiral crystals. Think of it as a kind of bond. Preppers around these parts won't give you trouble so long as you've got it. We were the only people making deliveries out here. This was our territory. Until Higgs fucked it all up. Me, the Express, our reputation, all of it.
And now you want to fuck them back. On your own.
I'm not on my own. The cave, Port Knot City, next to your bed. So far apart, yet somehow we keep meeting. All that BT country in between where I should have been caught in void out. Yet here I am. Here I am.
You can use the beach?
I have a beach. You've got yours. I've got mine. I use it to jump across space. I I can't conjure up BTs the way Higgs can, but I can go after him, chase him to the beach. Problem is, everyone's got their own way in. I'm only allowed to pass through the beach I know and understand.
Okay.
I'm sure you've heard the term multiverse.
Okay.
You alright?
The jumps take a lot out of me.
Don't do it.
You're going to Edgenut City, right?
I
Place is full of
suppose.
terrorists. But if you're dead set on it, then you're gonna have to deal with Higgs sooner or later.
Look, I make deliveries, killing monsters and terrorists.
Oh.
It's not what I do.
If I can kill the terrorist, I will.
What if we did it together?
Nah.
I could use my power to help you. We don't have to want the same thing to be on the same side. I could send you across my beach. To any place the Chiralian's thick enough. Any place
So
connected
fast
to the
travel.
Chiral network.
Ooh, that would be good.
Expect in return.
I expect you to think it over. Here. Call it an incentive. And call me if you need me. This will keep us connected. See you when I see you.
Okay. Okay, fast travel, jumping with Fragile. Fragile can instantly transport you to any distribution center or safe house within the area covered by the chiral network. Any items you are carrying will be placed in a private locker. Okay, sorry I didn't respond, okay, because I saw the message but I wanted to pay attention to the game. I haven't played any Grand Theft Auto game. I will definitely play the 6th and I'll get the platinum. And I actually might play some previous ones. I'm thinking about it because I was never a PlayStation gamer or a PC gamer, so there's a huge amount of games, famous games that I haven't played yet. So yeah, maybe I'll play GTA 5 or San Andreas, you know, the most famous ones. But okay, so I can teleport anywhere I want, that's great. But I don't think I want to come here now, so yeah, I should just go out. It tells me, okay, there's a marker there, so okay, do I have to go somewhere else around here? I'm not sure. Do you watch animes? I do, in fact. Not as much as I used to do, but yeah, sometimes I watch and they are great. What about you? Do you watch? Okay, let's leave the private room. I don't know if we might get an order now when we go out. Oh, and more memories from BB. That's great. Again.
Steady.
Have we watched that? I mean, it looked like it was taken, baby, somewhere.
Sam, access the lake.
I will. Don't worry. What's your favorite one? It has to be One Piece. It's the best one out there. One Piece or Vinland Saga. One of those
Sam,
two.
to review. Your present objective is to extend the chiral network from Lake Knot City to South Knot City. To that end, you'll need to utilize prepper shelters as way stations.
But didn't you say it was
Frankly,
out
it
of the
won't
map?
be easy.
From a
Fragile's
look?
tried to get some of them on board,
Yeah.
but you know how preppers are.
I don't know how
More
they
than
are.
they won't want anything to do with the UCA. So we've got to prove to them they're better off with us. Figure out what they need and what we can provide, and then deliver. Do that, and they just might agree to join us.
Okay, so I have to be the errand boy.
All right.
Well,
Get
that's
to it.
about the point of the
List of
game.
orders is on the terminal.
To be an errand boy. Okay, Naruto, well, I guess that's, yeah, Naruto's an amazing one. I love Rock Lee. What do you do apart from gaming? Well, I love any kind of, okay, what is this? Engineer, Elder, and Craftsman. Well, I'll take all of them. Any kind of story like books, shows, films are great. And also sports. I love any type of sport. Especially tennis and volleyball.
Your destination is a shelter south of Lake Knot City.
I can
the
see
package
that.
you're carrying contains a network-ready Evo-Devil unit. A special device that applies the principles of evolutionary biology to practical problems.
Okay.
When used in conjunction with a chiral printer, it can recreate items from incomplete structural data. It's a prototype, but so far our trials have been successful. The client is a civilian. We call him the engineer, who's agreed to put the unit through validation testing for us. Be careful. The EDU is a delicate piece of equipment that must be handled with care.
Okay, we should be alright.
It can and will break.
It won't. Don't worry
The
about
engineer
it.
is second gen, born in the shelter. Not so good with people, but he's a whiz with machines. Or so I hear.
So he was born after the Death Stranding. I understand. I also love tennis. It's a great sport. Do you stream daily? If I can, yeah. Maybe around 4 hours every day if I can. Okay, let me listen to this one.
The client is a first-gen prepper.
Okay.
Old school. Been in and out of shelters since before the Death Stranding. Deliveries of his medication have fallen behind.
Makes sense if it's called the Elder, you know.
There's just one case you need to bring, but there are multiple packs inside. Every dose counts, so you'd best handle it with care.
As
While the
always.
client's life isn't in immediate danger, he's probably having a rough time. Don't keep him waiting, huh?
I won't. And what about this one? Guns, parts, and NTBT weapon
You'll be
delivery
handing this one off to
craftsman.
a guy we call the craftsman.
Okay.
Repairs, modifications, you name it, he can do it. Makes weapons too. Nothing lethal on account of his pacifism. In fact, if you give him something lethal, he'll turn it into something that isn't. A tool designed purely for self-defense. That's what the gun parts listed in the order are for. Make sure they get to him and no one else.
I'll try.
Guns make bodies, and bodies make craters.
Yeah.
While you're at it,
I know
I'd
that.
also like you to transport some blood bags and hematic grenades. You know, the ones you field tested against
Yeah.
BTs and delivered to Lake Knot City.
I've
We'd like to
used
dole
them.
them out to the local porters. We've got no reason to keep them to ourselves, so I figured we may as well oblige him.
Okay, let's go. What do you do for a living, actually? I stream. You know, I make millions of dollars from streaming. No.
An empty container tagged with a fake ID, aka decoy cargo.
Yeah.
Could be useful for fooling folks who can't get enough of other people's deliveries.
Now, but seriously, I have a part-time job to pay for my education. Okay, smoke emitting decoy cargo. An empty container that can be used to distract mules and others. When destroyed, it emits a cloud of smoke, blinding those nearby. I don't need one, thank you. I'm okay on my own. Hopefully. But I don't have a... Yeah, I don't have a bike with me, that's a shame. Wish I could make one on my own. Well, you know, I could check the garage. Maybe there's one here. There's no vehicle here. Okay. Bold of me to assume there would be one.
Have a pleasant journey. You're passing through mule territory.
Oh, am
Move
I?
fast and quiet. As if they see you. If they catch you,
Yeah, I'm done for.
think that their parents reporters like you who risk life and limb to try and keep our country together. And now their broken children carry on the work without any understanding of what it once meant. It's a ritual to them. The delivery. An insatiable addiction. And they'll be coming for you. get their necks fixed.
Great. Okay, then I'm gonna read the interviews I have here in the mail. Why don't you use overlay on your stream? It will look amazing. I am already talking with some people to make one for me, so it will happen in the future, but it's just not done yet. Okay, mail. Victor Frank. Port North City, Victor Frank. Thanks for Igor's flag. I can't believe you brought me that Luden's flag. I owe you one, Sam. Gotta say, I didn't think I'd ever see it again. Especially since Igor made it himself. Some stuff just can't be reprinted, you know. Igor truly believed that Ludens were going to save the world. He dreamed of the day that we'd break out of our little worlds and start seeing the big picture. Bigger than America and the Earth. He was looking beyond the Kyle clouds, towards outer space. This flag was a symbol of all that, of that future, when Ludens would travel to a whole another planet, stake a claim, and call it their own. I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's so much more than a toy. When I hold it, it's like I'm holding my brother's dream. I can never thank you enough for that, Sam. I am specialized in make. Yeah, I see, but I'm already talking with other people that have been here before and have said the same thing. I'm already talking with them. Okay, the Ludens fan. Are you a Ludens? I had this crazy idea, Sam. What if you're the perfect example of Homo Ludens? Think about it. You're bridges, but you're not beholden to them. You're the only one who can expand the network, so they need you as much as you need them, if not more. Taken all together, you're pretty much free to do whatever you want, including coming way out here to visit me on a whim. Maybe what you do isn't play in the strictest sense of the word, doesn't help you blow off steam, I expect, but you go about your business as you like, and your actions have a direct effect on our culture and our world. I say that's the sort of life any aspiring Homo Ludens would envy, don't you? Um, can I show you my work? I mean, yeah, why not? You can leave your Discord name and I'll send you an invite when I finish the stream. Lake Knot City, William Lake, don't keep the others waiting. Hey Sam, can't tell you how good it was to see you coming over the water in that boat. First time we've welcomed so much as a third in. What, must be 2 years now. Some folks were even saying everything east of Ground Zero must have been wiped out completely. The occasional message drifted in from HQ, but people, no, not a one. We had half given up on the Cupid ever being finished on the second expedition. The whole shebang. And then you show up with a walking Cupid to boot. Our knight in shining armor. Sorry, don't mean to sound like I'm not grateful. I am, more than you know. Every single person here was waiting for someone like you to come along. And there will be more waiting west of here. A lot more. You'd best go find them. Okay, I will add you after I finish the stream. Okay. Preppers, fragile, 2 years ago, Lake Knot City. When I was a little girl, my father told me that preppers were people who decided long ago that they couldn't trust their nation to be there for them anymore. That the bonds between us had grown weak long before the death stranding. We once had a network spanning the whole wide world that could send items from anywhere to anywhere. Yeah, and connect anyone with anything. But still we were isolated, still we were alone. Some liked it that way, and even wanted more. They wanted walls along their borders, wanted to turn away refugees and outsiders. Some even wanted new nations all their own. They began to see the state as an enemy of their freedom, not a protector of it. The ones most far gone, they didn't trust the country to defend them if something went really wrong. War, terrorism, natural disaster, you name it. So they built shelters and stocked full of supplies in preparation for the worst. And then the worst happened, the death stranding. America ceased to exist, and their shelters became their homes, where they would live and they would die. But while they hadn't prepared to live there forever, which is why they wound up relying on us couriers so heavily. My father and I didn't want to go back to the old America. We didn't want a country that pushed people apart. We wanted one that brought them together, that allowed them to support one another, and that was what we tried to work towards. Okay, the lake at Ground Zero. Victor, 2.5 years ago, Port Knot City. When I first laid eyes on the lake here at Ground Zero, I was blown away by the sheer size of it. I never imagined anything could be so huge. This was just after Death Stranding, and not many people had seen the craters up close yet. Back when I was still living with my parents and my brother on the East Coast, an explosion like nothing the world had seen before tore a gaping hole in the heart of America. There were all kinds of rumors floating around at the time. That it was a meteor, that it was a nuke dropped by another country. I was just a kid, but even I could tell the adults didn't have a clue, so you can imagine how I felt. And then we found out there had been other explosions, not just here in America, but the world over. By the time we learned they were boy outs, and what boy outs were, the country was pretty much done. But hey, that was then, and this is now, and things are looking up. I just got told my kid brother's still alive. Yeah, not anymore. Word is, he's heading up a corpse disposal team in Capital Knot City. Handled his shit well enough to get picked for the second expedition. 3 more years and he'll be out here with me. Can't wait to see him again. That's sad. Why planes and drones can't fly. Igor, 3 years ago, Capital Knot City. Know what I wanted to be when I was a kid? An astronaut, believe it or not. Must be hard to imagine now, but back before the stranding, the skies were full of drones, airplanes, of all kinds of crap zipping back and forth from continent to continent. Some that even went up into outer space. But the clouds put an end to all that. Nothing flies now. Nah, it all came crashing down, and my dreams with it. Damn clouds mess with flight systems somehow. Don't ask me how. It up comes signals too, which is how come long distance signals can't get through anymore. That's why we have no idea what's happening in other countries. Set us back more than a century in that respect. People talk a lot about how the stranding sent us scrambling for the cities. Sent us scrambling for the cities. Severed the bonds between us, but it did more than that. It severed the land from the sky. That's an interesting perspective, I suppose. Okay. Well, where's the mule territory here? I don't think I'm going through mule territory. Or it doesn't look like it, at least. I wish I had a bike here, or any kind of vehicle that I could use. It's a shame that I can't, but those are locked, right? Yeah. Alright. That's how you help your porters. Okay. Fair enough. What is this?
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay, what happened? Yeah, no bike, no car. Great. What is this? Auto paver will rebuild the road when enough materials are supplied to it. No, I have to maintain pressed, yeah.
The highway used to run through there back in the day. The first expedition team left behind a paver, but to finish the job, you'll need more than that.
Okay, I don't have material. I mean, I have the Kyle crystals, I might as well. But yeah, I don't have the metals or the ceramics.
Just so you know, Sam, distro centers and the like are stocked with materials you can use to fabricate equipment. You can also take what you need to build structures. That said, there are limits to what each facility can spare. Check their terminals to see what they are.
What does that noise mean? I am not in your territory, am I? No, I'm not. Okay. What materials required for structure upgrade? You can check the numbers and type of materials required in order to upgrade a given structure by moving the cursor over the corresponding icon on the map. Okay, that's good to know. I should probably go to shit! Fuck. Okay, quickly go. I don't have a macer gun, shit. Shit, they know I'm here.
Huh?
Here. Okay, let's just go. Oh shit! Okay. Shit. Okay. I'm good. Come on. Get up, come on. Ah! Okay. That wasn't good. Well, okay, it's alright. I just have to steal it back again. It's not a problem. Yeah, there it is. If Neil's steal your cargo, stolen cargo will be stored in a postbox somewhere in hostile territory. Other items, including your personal effects, will be dumped elsewhere. Well, I'm gonna leave this stream here, but don't worry, we'll make sure that we get it back, so don't worry. But until the next one, goodbye.